everybody, this is Angela Savage, the daughter of IndyCar driver Swede Savage. It's time to watch stories from motorsports. My buddy, Doug Kenny, loves to share the journey of people in racing, and he is an amazing dude. Drivers, owners, fans, and team members, watch the SFM podcast.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny from Stories from Motorsports. I'd like to thank my buddy Josh Mabe for the YouTube work he did years ago that inspired me to create this platform. I'd like to thank my buddy Victor Sifton for convincing me to get back into it after my hiatus from 2017 to 2019. I have a very special treat for you all today with an amazing journey from an amazing racing figure. Drivers, start your engines. So, tell me more about that race, if you don't mind.
Well, it was Paul started the race. It was just torrential rain the whole time. It was red flagged. It was a 500K race. So 500 kilometers. So it's like 312 miles or so. And Paul started the race. And when it was red flagged early, we changed drivers. And then I got in the car and drove the rest of the race, and we were flying. We're fastest car on the track by a lot, and it was a great day because that was a V6 engine in that Camaro, and we beat the Toyotas that had a lot more horsepower. We beat the Toyotas, the Corvettes that were turbocharged. We beat the Ford cars that were turbos, guys that had a lot more horsepower, but you know, what do they say? Rain is a great equalizer. And, we basically, the wet racetrack took away their advantage. Mm-hmm. And we trounced them that day. It was an awesome day. There's actually a picture around the corner of Paul and I standing, receiving the trophy that day. He's all nice and dry. Oh, here it is. He's all nice and dry, happy and smiling. I'm soaking wet. And they did the podium inside the media room at Road America because it was raining. It was raining so hard you couldn't do it outside. But it's hard to see in this picture. But I'm literally soaking wet. Paul's all nice and dry, warm, happy. He probably went back to the hotel and showered.
And you look like you're thinking, can we get this over with so I can change?
Yeah, no, like I'm seriously, like you wouldn't by the look in my face, you wouldn't think I just won that race. But then go right down here. That's Bob Riley, designer extraordinaire. But you can see what he wrote to Chris. Good job, Bob Riley. But I'm smiling there because I'm getting congratulated by none other than Bob Riley. So you can see it ended in a good spirit there.
That's good.
Yeah.
Sort of reminds me of my housemate during a monsoon season last year, one of them, and I remember him trying to go to work and then coming back 5 minutes later and he looked like he just came out of the shower.
Right. That's funny. I don't know who got that trophy. I think Paul might have walked with that. I think actually in those days the team kept the trophies.
Yeah.
We got the medallions. They gave the IMSA, there was a Camel GT in those days.
Yeah.
So they gave like big medallions. Mm-hmm. They gave those out. I know the drivers got those, but I think the big trophy, that all went to the team, which was sort of how it is still in IMSA, like the Corvette Racing. All of the Corvette Racing trophies were Pratt & Miller.
Yeah.
So like drivers didn't get any trophies. Like, we have none.
It's interesting that you bring up how NASCAR started going with rain tires. Mm-hmm. If I remember right, the first rain race that they ever did was Montreal in 2008, and they were going to go the full distance, but visibility became low, and I think Ron Fellows was the winner for Dale Jr.
Right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please hit like and subscribe if you did so, and please continue supporting our amazing guest. And everybody, we'll see you next time on SFM.
Hi, this is Ted Warner speaking. While the checkered flag is waved for this program, stay tuned for next week for the next episode of SFM. Thanks to Doug Kenny for what he does for motorsports.